This is massive. Even more massive than the low taper fade itself. This is huge. Monumental. I am making the Lego Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus from the game. This right here from the video game. Y'all already know this game is a peak masterpiece. And well, the Spinosaurus from the game, which got a little representation on the back, we are making that. That is going to be something that you can physically own. Something that you can, feel, something you can touch, just as John Hammond intended.
Something that they could see and touch.
So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Also, ignore this shelf back here. I'd like this to be my Jurassic shelf, but some people won't let me do that for some reason. Let's get into the video. I am so hyped. So basically, most of this video is just going to be me painting time lapses and basically just telling you what colors to use. So right now, I'm just taking all the parts apart. When I ship them, they'll most likely be all apart. Probably, it's going to be. Some parts are going to be together. Some parts aren't. It's just, I don't know. It's just kind of hard to take apart, put together. So here, basically, you're just going to want to use gray and probably black, and use whatever mixture of colors you personally prefer. I just messed up the first couple times I painted this on, so just mix them until you get the right color you're looking for. Don't just do what I'm doing, because this is like a mess up right here. But to be honest, it's all just based on personal preference. And basically all I'm doing right now is I'm painting everything gray except for the teeth and the claws. Also, a quick reminder, never paint the joints on the inside because that can just cause problems. Never paint the joints in general because it might just get tight and the paint could just get stuck and it might make it not move. And right here I just changed the color, made it a little brighter just because it was a little too dark before. And once you're done painting all the gray parts, you can reassemble it. That's what I'm doing. And we can paint the rest. Now for the claws and teeth, the colors I'm using is Sunny Day and White. You could probably use any yellow. Make sure you add a lot of white though, and just a little yellow, because these came out way too yellow and I redo them later in the video. And for those of you who might not know, I use acrylic paints. That's done. The colors for the belly are blue and gray, or really whatever you would like. Yeah, as that strange chipmunk said, that color was horrible. I would add a lot of white, probably not too much blue, but really whatever you like. Probably not too much gray, honestly. Whenever you got your desired color, go ahead and move the joints out of the way and start painting. And never worried about painting in between the parts on the body, just because you're not gonna see it anyway. So. And yes, the same blue color is on the inside of the mouth. And if you need to remove the jaw, go right ahead and do it, just so you can get to all the spots. So, quick warning, I am making the purple color for the Spinosaurus. Do not use the colors. This came out really bad the first time, but the colors that you should use, I would go for, actually, you need a lot more brown than I thought you did, but you need like browns, maybe like pink and red. Just do it to get the closest color to it possible. This was really hard, and the color right here is very off. It took me a while, but I did eventually get the right color. Yeah, that purple color is so off. Oh my gosh. And right here, I'm just basically, I did not like the gray I had, so I'm just making it way brighter. So, I would just make it whatever you like. Also, you can see over the purple I had painted, there is a pink color. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. Don't ask. That was really dumb. Yeah, as you can see, that gray definitely works much, much better. My lighting is also horrible, so... And I believe I also put on a lighter belly color. The last one was... It was okay, but I think I added a lot more white. And for this color inside of the mouth, underneath the jaw, this just whatever red color you can find. Whether red will pretty much work. I just use like a bright red. And also, for coat count, just put however much you want. I would say 2 coats is probably good. But for like the gray, when I was repainting it, you probably need 1 more coat to add to it. And right here is the black part of the eyes. I just used the standard black color. I also just used like the tip of like a kind of wide brush, just to get that, I don't know, kind of the right size of brush. And I used a smaller tip brush to just kind of fix it. Now for the actual eyes, it's like usually a mixture of like greens and whites. Get like a really, really pale green, and then put like a darker green for the pupil. Looking good, and now you should be ready for the spots. So the spots are the exact same color combination you used for the claws and teeth, and I just use like a reference image, and I just kind of put them on kind of how it looks in the image. So I would just Google an image or like a model view of the Spinosaurus and then just paint them like that, or just do it however you want. And now we're going to seal it with a little clear coat. And with that, our LEGO Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus is complete. guys for watching. This figure has been a lifelong dream of mine. I've always wanted to own this, and it's just so cool. This is such a childhood memory of mine. I've always wanted Lego to make it, so I was like, alright, I'll just make it, because they clearly aren't. But yeah, so for the information about if I'm going to be selling this, absolutely. Not this one, this is mine. But there are some minor issues I have with it that I'm trying to iron out before I actually sell them. So for instance, like, you can see his belly. I mean, I did a lot of stuff to it, but it's not like perfectly flat. So I printed it like this, and the supports kind of affected it. So I figured out a solution. I just printed it a different direction, and as you can see on this one, I printed it, and it's way smoother. But that's just one example of what I'm trying to do for you guys to make them way better, and I'm just trying to make them more worth it in the long run. I'm also going to try to make them like thicker, more infill, so they're more solid and don't feel less, they feel less hollow, basically, is what I'm trying to do also. And so that they don't break, because that would suck, because that would be really bad. But yeah, and I'm just trying to figure out Etsy too. I'm going to have to figure all that shipping stuff. I'm trying to figure out how to ship outside of the US. I'm not really sure how, but we'll figure it out later. We'll figure it all out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Rest in peace, Asset 87.